Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled to position of Rav Elyashiv on Techelet. In a survey of the literature of the poskim regarding Techelets that we've seen, a basic introduction, the Gemara, Rambam, Rishonim, a little overview. We saw Rav Kanievsky, this type, Larav. Saw the position of the Mishulei Diskin and analyzed that. The Chazon Ish, and now Rav Elyashiv. In his Sefer Kovetz Tshuvot Siman Bet, he was asked about Techelet, and he says the following. This is written Tavshin Nun Zayin, which is 1997. Hashela Imroid Nachol Latil Tzitzit Savur Betzeva Techelet Achrish Adat HaChokrim Zmanein Barol Lehem Shematzu Techelzon. They think, and that's around 1970, they think they found it, they got it. V'af im not Tosaf B'David. If you say, well, it's not 100%. It's a suffix still, so what? It's not any worse than a coloring that's not the authentic color. Levan, so it'd be like white. And other colors are Yotzei. So if it's not the real blue, it's a fake blue. But Yotzei, it didn't hurt. And on the other hand, maybe, on the best scenario, it's really Chalazon, and then we're doing the halachas of tzitzis properly. He says we've had this for a long time. 100 years ago. One of the great Admoris, referring to Regina Rebbe, he thought he had the chilazon. He told everyone there's no safek. He told everyone you need to do it. It's a mitzvah say. But the Gdol Yisrael did not agree with that. They knocked out his. So rabbis came and investigators came and said, no, he didn't get it right. It's something else. Then you had more years developed, and what happened? Whatever we had till now, that was no good. That was the wrong one. And we know what the right one is. And maybe people are going to come and discredit what we have now. So this is, so first thing Rav Elyashiv says is, everyone thinks they got it right. And we've seen the pattern over here. That's number one. Then he quotes the Beis Levi. And the Briskers are quoted a lot in this area. Something related to the idea of Masorah. You need to have a Masorah. Ish mipi ish in this area. Now, he quotes the Beis Halevi, not exactly with the point they need a Masorah, but it's a subtle difference. He says, Neged chiles shaharei v'rajin. Why? Because if this fish was around all these years, they knew how to extract it to make the color blue. Then from the time that it stopped, centuries and centuries ago, if they knew which one it was and how to extract it, and they didn't do it. They weren't doing it for centuries. Why not? They knew the fish, they knew how to extract it. Why weren't they doing it? It he says it's as if we have a Masorah that this is wrong. This is not the right dog. This is not the chilazon. The fact that it stopped hundreds and hundreds of years ago, and no one ever used this fish and no one extracted it. So what's that saying? These were giants. They knew about all the fish. They knew about the chilazon, about all the different claims. And they didn't do it because they knew it's not the right one. So that is as if we have a Kabbalah and Masorah from our forefathers that this fish and the color is not the right one. And therefore, it could be that whatever we have today, the Gedolim are going to say, hey, this has been around. This is not new. The Gedolim knew over the years that this was around, and they didn't do it because it's as if a Masorah is saying, this is not the right one. He quotes the Yeshua's Malkuk, V'huchzak Eitzi Yisrael, Zayotim Elef Shana, Pashas on the Sifri, 1,000 years with the Yeshua Malkuk we don't have. Tcheles, okay, Ain't Migdash. He brings up a whole new point, but it's only going to come back in the Migdash. We have to explore in the next year. So to summarize Chazal, the Elyashiv, he's saying each generation comes up and says, that's the right one. That's the right one. So who knows where we're going with this? And he quotes the Beis Halevi that the fact that the rabbis didn't embrace any of these approaches over the centuries is because they knew each one and they rejected it. So it's as if we have a Masorah, a Ki'iv Masorah called Masorah Mevatenu, that this is not the right one. So it's not that you need a Masorah Ishmael to say it's the right one. Rather, the fact that they rejected everything over the years, it says that's a Masorah, that they rejected it because they know that's wrong, that's wrong, and that's wrong. Shalom.